Ladies and gentlemen, the Drunken Peasants podcast presents the second coming of Internet Insanity. It's ActualMania 2, and we're going to have King Cobra face off one-on-one against Christine Weston Chandler for the #1 contendership to determine the championship match for next month's ActualMania. But that's not it. We have the debut of the Cringerweight title. We're going to have Egghead, the perennial favorite, versus Sherwin Stern, John Cena's #1 fan. That's not it. Ladies and gentlemen, we have presented by Mountain Dew MCAM Fuel Extreme United, 1 cup, 1 chance to win, Dark Side Phil versus Wings of Remption. It's in the game, baby. It's in the game. But that's not it. We have the tag team of the Angelic Initiative, Jamie and Lynn, going up against the cult of the Onion, Onision and Kai for the tag team titles. It's gonna be wild, it's gonna be mad, it's gonna be tonight, but that's not it. We have Gail Chord Schuler defending her rights to call herself Jesus is #1 against Shani for Christ. That's right, Jesus is on the line tonight.
Is that it?
That's not it! We have the World Heavyweight Douchebag Championship. The reigning champion, Jared Genesis, will go one-on-one with Jesse Lee Peterson in the Battle of the Alphas. Tonight only on Patreon, Drunken Peasants, ActualMania 2!
In the beginning, there was nothing, and then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
I got Say, man, you got a joint? No, not on me, man. It'd be a lot cooler if you did. That's true.
From the strangest corners of the internet, here to bring you opinions of the world from an altered perspective. Here are your hosts, the Drunken Peasants.
Wow, what an intro.
Do it live! Suck it! ActualMania 1, it was like lightning in a bottle, right?
Yes.
It just came out of
Can
nowhere.
you recreate magic is the question.
And I think the answer is yes.
Yes? Is it?
It's true. It's
Whoa.
true.
Yeah.
It's true.
If you get like a whole crowd doing the
It's
like the
true.
with the
It's
one
true.
swirly hand down
Yeah.
here, because she's got the hand where it's almost like she's stirring a big bowl of something, like a big bowl of soup.
Yeah.
She's got her other arm up like she's ready to catch like a high pitch.
Yeah.
Or something.
She's just connected in the zone.
Yes.
In the zone.
Yes. So, everyone, this is the promo show for tonight's ActualMania. You can sign up to watch it. We've gotten a lot of new patrons today because of the hype, the ActualMania hype. This is ActualMania 2.
It's a simple $5 patron donation to watch
Yes.
tonight's episode, and that gets you another private show every month.
Right. So you can watch Spinty Spew. Actually, when you really think about it, if you sign up now and you just binge watch, you can watch the last 2 years worth of private shows, the last 2 years worth of movie reviews. It's all there.
Basically,
It's all there.
what we're saying is at $10, you get all the after shows too. You get all that good stuff. But $5 gets you these shows, and you could sit there and you could just spend the rest of your life watching Drunken Peasants over and over and
Just
over.
the rest of your life.
The rest of your life. If that
The
doesn't
rest
sound like
of
heaven.
your life.
Where are you? Where are you? No. You can also use Subscribe Star, of course. But Ben, tonight's card, I'm feeling it, dude.
Pretty great. And people that didn't watch the last ActualMania, I can tell they didn't watch because they keep asking, like, where's Brett? Where's this person? Where's that person? Well, a lot of people were defeated in last month's ActualMania, so they're taking a breather, and they may or may not be back based on the performance that they did in the last ActualMania.
Yeah, we decided the losers wouldn't come back this month.
Not this month. Some of them might come back. Some of the ones that got brutally destroyed, they might wait another month. Actually, what I've learned through this is there's a lot of people that can be in ActualMania.
Yeah, we got a roster.
Yes.
Roster of
Yes.
actual maniacs.
Yes. And we have the addition of the Cult of the Onion, which I'm sure you're excited about, right?
Yeah.
Let's talk about that.
Let's talk about that.
So I could see those two eventually entering into singles competition, but right now they're trying to take over the tag division.
I think that Onision could be the champion. He could take it off of Jared one day. I think he could.
There you go again, defending the Onion. Well, seriously, though, up until now, the tag team division was a kindler, gentler division. It was the diaper couple and the Angelic initiative. Pretty calm individuals, right?
Yeah, there's no diaper. There's no diaper situation.
No one's
here
getting doxxed on the diaper Discord server. It's just two consenting adults enjoying diaper play.
Yeah,
and then
maybe they're full of shit. Maybe the diaper initiative or the diaper duo might be full of shit. That's what diapers are for, though. We don't know.
They enjoy it. Whatever.
We know that the Angelic initiative is not full of shit. They talk to angels. They kink shame trees.
Right. Well, it's a mother and daughter duo. They just hang out. And actually, I found, you know what? I'll play this because this doesn't really apply to tonight's show so much, aside from the fact that Jamie Bodymind is in it. But I found this video of Jamie doing almost like a short seminar, like a 7-minute seminar,
Really?
talking about what she does.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'll play it really quick here.
Now, this is interesting.
Yeah. I'm going to
1
give you,
million cups.
those of you that can't afford the Patreon, that's fine. We still like you. We're going to give you a short show before we go and do the ActualMania tonight.
Yeah.
Please like the
Good
stream.
morning. Thank you. So, like Joe said, my name is Jamie. My last name is McGonigal, and I am the founder and owner of Ocala Equine Healing. First, I just want to say that normally I work with horse trainers in their barns, and everyone's dressed kind of like a homeless person, and we all have straw in our hair, and so you all look very nice. Just want to let you know that today, in case you were wondering. You look a lot better than most horse trainers.
She looks so happy.
She looks so different.
So good morning. So first I'll explain a little bit about who I am, and then I'll explain a little bit about what I do, because it's a little bit out there, and then I'll explain
See, she even admits that.
a little bit about who I do it for.
This is weird. This is like watching the burger get made, watching
or peeking behind the curtain.
Yeah.
Behind the set.
Yeah, I'm a little off put.
Like I said, my name is Jamie McGonigal. I'm an 8th generation cattle rancher. I came from a long line of cattle ranchers. And I grew up off and on my grandparents' 1,800-acre cattle ranch down outside Kissimmee. And they work cattle with horses. And so I grew up around horses, was very comfortable around horses. And in my early years started to notice that there were horses and humans, but also horses, with problems that nobody seemed to know how to solve.
This is like when a dog walks on its hind legs.
I mean, this is pseudoscience. This is her like, no one can solve these problems. So the energy that flows through my hands solves these problems that doctors can't figure out.
Yeah, it's snake oil, of course.
Right.
But
if it can't be explained, anyone can claim to have explained it without evidence until it's actually explained.
But the crazy thing about horse owners is they have all this extra money to waste. It's fucking, you don't get a horse unless you're...
She says that she treats thoroughbred racehorses, and honestly, those purses, if you own a racehorse and it wins races consistently, you make a lot of money. The owner of the horse makes the most money.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
And vets could do a certain amount, and trainers could do a certain amount, and then there was this kind of gap. So I filed that away in my head, and then grew up, and I got my undergraduate degree at New York University in a completely different field of study. But it was always kind of nagging at me that there were root causes of problems that nobody was going after.
Which I don't ever install.
And then after I graduated...
Did she say New York University?
I didn't catch that. Yeah.
I can't imagine her living in New York if that's what she said.
Graduated college, I started to look for ways that I could make a positive difference in the world. And I started studying with the Lightworkers Healing Method, which is an intensive energy healing modality. And I did their core curriculum program, and then I did their intensive 3-year residential training program.
Is she saying she went to school for doing hooku wooku to the horses?
Hooku wooku.
It's the hooku wooku is what she does. I watched a video of her doing it. She was like, "Hi, hooku wooku."
She doesn't do anything.
Exactly.
She just stands there.
She's just telling us she went to like years of college training
I
for
believe
that.
it. Yeah, she says later that she basically has a master's degree in this stuff. And there are accredited colleges, usually small private colleges that do holistic stuff, or they do naturopathic medicine.
Interesting.
There are actually accredited programs for that, even though it is technically not actual medicine, and it is by all means pseudoscience.
And while I was in the residential training program, I started to realize that working with humans wasn't really what was jazzing me and what I was
I will say, though, I went to a naturopath to get my medical weed certification because you get benefits if you have that, even though it's legal for everybody here.
Yeah.
And he told me to try a few things to help my stomach, and they did work.
Well, no, there's a whole lot of
Sure.
stuff that we don't get in modern medicine
Right.
that works.
Well, here's the thing. Modern medicine, like actual medicine, it's not... this isn't even medicine. It's like modern medicine is medicine, and this stuff isn't even medicine. It can't even be called medicine. But the thing is, when you go to a medical doctor, which you should trust more than any other person calling themselves doctor, when you go to one, usually they'll prescribe to you some kind of pharmaceutical to fix things. And all I really needed to help my stomach anyway was to like eat certain things more often.
Yeah.
And that was recommended rather than just taking a pill to fix it.
But they don't get a kickback when they recommend ginger root.
But if I want to, if I have cancer or something crazy like that, I'm not even going to a naturopathic doctor, you know?
Yeah. But they don't want to cure cancer. They just want to treat it, right?
interested in is these horses. And so I started working on studying them and studying how we could help them better. And then after I completed my 3-year residential training program, which is kind of like a PhD program for energy healing, I did my primary practicum down in the Venice-Englewood area with rescue horses. And then I came to Marion County and I did my secondary healing practicum
It's
here.
fucking weird listening to her talk like this and talk about all her education when all I ever see her do is,
it's true.
It's true. Jeez, dude. There's something that, you know what? We need more of this exposing her as a real human. I need to know, is Angelic Initiative just a troll?
Of course no, it's not a troll. She believes in this stuff. She's talking about it right now. She's into this metaphysical, supernatural stuff.
Why is Creamsicle in the chat saying Jeff Holiday wanted to f this chick more than he wanted to f me? This is my competition? Creamsicle,
absolutely. He talks about it every time.
Creamsicle, do you really think that you are better than her? Like, I actually... We need to have you on a post show one night to compare why you're better than Jamie Body Mind. That's all. That's all. I just need to hear you one of these days in a post show. You're the goodest girl, TM. Okay, we need to get back to this episode. Ladies and gentlemen, this will be the precursor to tonight's ActualMania 2. If you have a $5 Patreon donation, you're eligible to watch tonight's show. But if you got a $10 Patreon donation every month, you get tonight's show and all the other bonus video
Which we
content.
still have to do a movie review, so we're going to have to do that on Black Friday or whatever.
Yeah. Holiday.
Oh, yeah. You know what? I did go to, I think it was a Reddit post about the Angelic Initiative. And there was an FAQ there, and they did say that Jamie Body Mind is off the market.
Well, yeah. They've said that before.
Yeah.
Yeah. But let's be honest. Nothing is off the market.
You sound like Jared now.
I sound like everybody.
No, you don't.
Everybody
you have
knows
this
that.
delusion that you share the popular opinion on everything, but that's not actually true. Some things.
It's not popular opinion. It's the right opinion.
Uh-huh.
Nobody is
right all the
nobody
time.
is off the market, all right? Until the day they die, they can consent to leave whoever they're with. And then when they're dead, does it really matter anymore? Does it? Does it?
Well, nothing matters anymore to you when you're dead.
It's true.
Equine athletes. And then I founded my practice in August 2017 by driving up to people's farms, walking into their barns and saying, hello, my name is Jamie McGonigal. I'm an equine energy healer. Do you have any horses with problems? And if they didn't laugh at me right away, I knew there was a shot here. And so that's how I came to found my practice. And since August 2017, I've been working
She wouldn't do it if it didn't have some kind of return.
here in the Marion County area. So that's how I came to be here. Now I'm going to explain a little bit about what I do, because
this is the grifter in her, right?
She's self-aware. She's explaining it.
She's explaining the grift.
Now I know you're skeptical, son.
Yeah. She's explaining the grift. She's like, if I can get past them without laughing at me, I know I have a chance of working them into letting me, I don't know, hum to their horse. Isn't that basically what she does? She does horse humming. I don't know how to explain it.
She does these weird yawns.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah. Yeah. I like how Specs says nothing will matter to Billy when he dies in a car accident. I like how people always, all my life, have predicted my death. They always said I was going to die young of a heart attack from being morbidly obese. I love now that it's moved on to car accidents. This is what you call growth. This is human growth.
Very unlike a lot of what's being offered, and so I like to explain it in kind of depth. Show of hands. Who here is familiar with the electromagnetic field?
She did it! She did it! Show of hands. She did that on
She's
purpose,
doing it.
dude.
Her other arm's in the usual position,
She's
too.
doing that on purpose. She is fucking... she's in control of the troll,
Yeah.
dude. Oh, my God. I didn't realize how powerful she is. Okay. I am actually worried for Onision and Kai going up the Angelic initiative tonight. Because
you were already worried before this, remember?
Because I didn't realize the maniac we're dealing with here. Jamie of Jamie Body Mind and her mother Lynn, the one who trained Jamie. Just let's say Jamie was the only one here with the actual in the ring against them. Okay, the only one going toe to toe against them. She still has Lynn as her Bobby Heenan. But no, Lynn is in the ring with her, dude.
Yeah.
This is a
Double
dynamic duo.
Yeah.
This is trouble.
It's kind of like when Paige tag teamed with her mom.
Shit.
Yeah. You know what? I want to see her wear wrist weights. You ever seen like wrist weights that people can wear?
Yeah.
Get like the heaviest kind. She'll get ripped. You know?
Yeah. What if
I want Jamie Body Mind to go, she lives in Florida. She should go to Full Sail.
Go down there and try and become the next WWE Women's Champion?
Yes. Yeah.
She could pull it off.
Get all ripped.
Oh, man. Yeah, no, Jamie Body Mind is an impressive opponent tonight. There's no way that I am going into this thinking that they are the underdogs. They're coming in with the championships. They beat the dynamic diaper duo last month. This is
The
trouble.
dynamic diaper
This is
duo.
trouble here.
That runs through the body, the energy body. Awesome. I like this room. So you're all already head and shoulders ahead of most people that I meet when I meet them, just so you know. So
She
that's
knows how to
great
do
for
this.
everybody
Oh,
who
you're great.
didn't raise your hand. The very quick explanation. If you're in a dark room or your eyes are closed and you reach out your hand and there's, say, a podium there, and you're about to touch the podium, and right before you touch the podium, you can kind of feel this feeling in your fingertips, and then you touch the podium. What you're feeling is the electromagnetic field that runs through your body and around your body, hitting that podium. So that's the quick explanation. And what I'm trained to do, and I go through a lot of continuing education to be able to do better, is I'm trained to soften my own energy body and merge in with the horse's energy body. By doing this process, it becomes...
Did you just say she softens her energy body and merges into the horse's energy body?
Yeah, she shoots her energy body, which is the energy aspect of her body.
Yeah.
into like she like shoots it into the horse, and the horse it like merges.
I'm not as big of a horse, but I'm like horse size compared to other humans. You think she could put her energy into my body like that?
There are energy healers. I mean, yeah.
You think she could do it to me though?
Yeah, they do it to humans.
How much can I pay her?
I don't think
she
she does it.
Fuck.
I think she does it for horses.
I want her to enter my body with her soft soul.
It
Or
was
whatever
more
the fuck
and
you
more
called it.
possible for me to feel how it
Soften
feels to be in the
energy.
horse's physical body, their emotional body, their mental body, because that electromagnetic field runs through all the aspects of
I heard her talking about chakras too, and that's part of, like Eastern mythology.
Yeah.
their experience of sentience. It's possible for me to really get inside of there. And as a vet, it's not really possible to do that. And as a trainer, it's not really possible to do that.
And as an Ocala equine healer, it's not really possible to do that either. She says it is, but
I'm guessing a vet for a horse is pretty expensive. So, because that's like a specialty kind of vet. That's not, you don't take your horse to the same vet you take a dog to normally. So I bet that's really expensive, and people try to cut corners, and they're like, "Oh, she's cheaper, and the horse is limping."
I'm telling you,
Let's
it's
get
not
her to
about
come out
cutting.
and merge her energy body.
It's not about cutting corners with her. It's literally these people have so much fucking money, and they're looking for any advantage.
So you think they do both? You don't think they
Yeah.
hire her and like instead?
No, they hire her in because they're trying to have every advantage. And if the guy's wife is like, I met this really nice girl, came by the house today about horses. She says she can do some healing to the horse to give it a competitive advantage. The guy's like, whatever, give her the money. And then she comes over and talks to the wife while he's out, I don't know, smoking cigars and doing whatever guys do that have millions of dollars. And the wife just pays her the money. Like, yeah, no problem. Here's
And so this is
$7,000.
a very
Heal our
unusual
horse.
skill set. And then once I'm inside the horse's energy body, we can find the blockages that are underneath their problems. It doesn't
No.
matter if it's a physical problem, a behavioral problem, an emotional problem, a training problem.
Like artery blockage, you can fix
Yeah.
that.
Something
She can do
under
that.
there keeping that horse from healing, or that horse would have healed already and we wouldn't be having this conversation. So I'm trained surgically to be able to work
I mean, race horses are pushed to the limits, and they get injured like very badly sometimes by how hard they work.
inside the energy body, get the blockage, get it out.
Okay, so that's Jamie Bodymind's shtick. This is like a 7-minute long thing. It's she has how many people believe in angels. She gets into the angel thing later too.
Wow.
Yeah. So I got something else today which astounded me. This is our this is a promo basically for tonight's ActualMania. This is our world heavyweight champion here talking about Thanksgiving. And he says some of the dumbest stuff I've ever heard in my life.
It's Jared. This is like expected of him. He is always so dumb, and he's not just dumb, it's compounded with his contradictory in his own statements. He contradicts himself. By the time the video's over, he contradicts the very first thing he says. It's a regular occurrence.
Well, howdy ho, neighborinos. It's your boy, Jared
That
Genesis.
shirt looks so gross.
That's why he shaves like the tip of his hairline, because his hairline is receding like cray. That's why.
And I bet you can guess.
He's still wearing the same shirt with a safety pin, which he couldn't think of the word safety pin. He kept calling it a paper clip.
I don't remember this like compacted booger stuff on his collar there that was the last time he was
I bet you can guess what I'm
It's
about to
gross,
grab
dude.
for.
There's something
Can you
on
guys guess? If you've seen the last 3 videos, I've always done this nonstop. Let's see if I can find one. Oh no. I think I'm actually without a hat today, guys.
That stain on his collar is 3D.
Hold on a second.
It's
protruding. He's doing the same thing he's done in the past 4 videos. He's like, oh shit, I don't have a hat on. I don't like my bald head. And then he pulls out a hat from somewhere in the pile of junk on the floor of his room.
I got a new one for you guys.
And this one isn't new. This is his OG hat from the Punk Rock Jared channel.
Jared Genesis. I'm all about variety. Check it out. Boom.
That's his ska
Never
hat.
seen this one, have you? I gotta say, I think it looks pretty good on me.
A checkered, whatever that's called, like a Scully cap or whatever they call it.
I love how a hat from 7 years ago was just laying on his
Right.
floor, like in the middle of a pile of underwear and stuffed animals.
You know that pumpkin bucket thing that he has? I've seen the video where he's holding that, and it just stayed there.
Here's the dealio, guys. If you can see from my face, I've been enjoying some delicious Thanksgiving ham with glaze. The glaze was on my face here.
It's not out of the question to have ham for Thanksgiving, but I'm just surprised there's no turkey.
Afternoon treat. But I want to talk a little bit about Thanksgiving, what it means to me, and what I think it means to other people too. So tomorrow's Thanksgiving, the 28th, for us Americans. I don't know how it is, in Canada and other parts of the world.
In Canada, they do it on Columbus Day. Yeah, on Columbus Day. And it's the same day as Columbus Day here. And I think in some parts of Mexico, they might do it too. It's mainly a North American holiday. If it's celebrated in other parts of the world, it's because the tradition was brought over there from here.
I think in Europe, they do thanks for leaving, right? And they just have tea and crumpets and talk shit.
Excuse me.
They do that every day.
But to me, it's a very sacred day.
It's not sacred.
I love America. I'm proud to be an American, and I'm not ashamed of what happened with the Pilgrims and the Indians.
Okay, this is where it gets really dumb right here. Because he's about to explain something that he has no idea what he's talking about. He has no basic grasp on pilgrims, okay? Here we go.
A lot of what liberals say simply is not true. There were a lot of pilgrims that actually got along well with the Indians, with the Native Americans.
So there were,
traded.
There were some settlers, colonists that settled in the Americas from Europe that did ally with certain tribes, sometimes against other tribes. But the colonization from Europe did not go well for the indigenous people that lived here. And it wasn't just at the beginning of them coming here. It was, the hundreds of years that followed.
Yeah.
So
the puritanical washing of their traditions to become Christians and...
Right. They'd send them all to English school and convert them to Christianity.
For example, Squanto, he was notable Indian in history that loved Americans, that ate with the Pilgrims.
They weren't Americans. Pilgrims were not Americans. Pilgrims were never Americans. The Pilgrims would have all been dead. The original Pilgrims from England came here in the 1620s. America was founded in 1776. America was not even a thought when they came here. It was just a place you could get away. The original Pilgrims came here from England because they had puritanical Calvinist views that were being persecuted in Europe at the time. That's why they came.
Pilgrims on Thanksgiving, which, by the way, lasted, I believe, 3 days. And
who knows?
There were also no forks. Just a little random fact for you. There were no forks.
I don't know. I mean, maybe that's true, but I've never
I'm not
going to
argue him on there being no forks.
Yeah, it's dumb.
I don't know why he even brought it up, but I love that his mind thinks that. By the way, there were no forks.
And by the way, everything I'm saying right now, I left as a comment on this video with a sock account, and it was gone. It was there for a little while. I could see it from other accounts. Thank you, Seth McCartney.
Seth's watching tonight. ActualMania.
I could see it there for a while, but he deleted it. He'll delete literally any comment that disagrees with him.
Back in those days, so they ate with a spoon, everything with a spoon, which is funny because I'm kind of like that too. Are you guys like that, where it's just you eat a lot of things with a spoon? It's kind of...
Is he saying forks weren't invented yet?
Weird. I don't know why that is, but anyhow. But yes, I'm very, very grateful for Christopher Columbus and his crew.
Okay. So now he's gonna he thinks that Christopher Columbus came over with the Pilgrims, and Christopher Columbus came over 100 years before
Not
the
Mayflower, my dude.
Right.
Yeah, the Nina, the Pinta, the Santa Maria.
Yeah, and Christopher Columbus was an explorer that he was from Italy, but he's working for Spain. I mean, I'm teaching you third grade American history. Yeah, Christopher Columbus was coming on behalf of the Spanish monarchy, okay? He came and found what he could find and then went back. He didn't stay here. He didn't become an American.
In 1492, Columbus sailed the ocean blue. Hooray.
which, by the way, many people sailing to America, the pilgrimage, many people died.
The pilgrimage. Christopher Columbus's pilgrimage to America, where he became the first president.
Oh, look at Fix Soul with that $2 dono. Error. Comment not found. Because he got us up to 404 on the bonus goal. Gracie. And these nuts really enjoys it when it's just me and Ben and no unfunny chucklers or e-girls. You just like it when it's me and Ben? Maybe me and Ben will do intimate, private episodes just for you.
Many people got deathly sick.
Dane's a $10 patron.
I mean, there is actual history of Europeans bringing blankets with diseases on them, giving them as what appeared to be gifts to people, just to kill them off so they could take their land with like biological warfare, because a lot of the people living in the Americas, the indigenous people, didn't have immunity to a lot of illnesses that were common on the other side of the ocean. So a lot of that stuff has happened. I can't. He's so dumb. He's so fucking dumb. He is the worst. He is literally the worst.
He is.
There's nobody worse.
He is pretty fucking bad. But he's going up against Jesse Lee Peterson tonight. And I think we have some hot shit from Jesse Lee.
It's a terrible journey, but a few survived,
and stuff. It's nuts.
They were able to make this great land known as the United States of America.
You know what else I think we might see tonight?
What that?
A little bit of foreshadowing for everyone. An unexpected alliance.
An unexpected alliance? Yes. What?
And my haters, I have some haters.
Now, really quick, Ben.
And no one else knows about this.
For those, I don't know about this.
Okay.
I don't know what you're talking about. But Ben.
Well, keep that in mind.
But Ben, we talked about for the women's match, Gail versus Shani for Christ.
Yeah.
We talked about a Gail clip. All right. Did you see that? Did you get that Gail clip? Did you get that one Gail clip?
Like the famous one?
The famous one?
Yeah.
Okay, because Ben was telling me that. Okay.
Haven't you watched it before?
I walk out every time you start playing it.
Oh, really? You weren't here last time?
Ben sanctioned it. So tonight's match, Gail versus Shani for Christ, is going to be no disqualification, which means I can't leave when he plays the full.
I like that stipulation.
It's the full Popeyes video is going to be played for me because I always walk out when it plays, and I can't walk out tonight. It's no disqualification for Jesus. For Jesus, so I'm gonna have to sit there and watch every moment of it. And the only I can't even think about it. The only reason I'm agreeing to this is because Shani has some pretty fucked up stuff as well. And
yes, we haven't even. I was trying to find the video where she called G-Man the N-word, but I couldn't.
One of those videos has her talking about using the word.
Oh, okay.
And it's oh my God, it's gonna be so bad. Yeah, the special referee for tonight's Gail versus Shani for Christ match is going to be Edward Nigma. It's so hard to say that name.
Say it really fast.
No.
Edward Nigma, Edward Nigma, Edward Nigma, Edward Nigma. Like that.
Nope.
Edward Nigma.
Nope. Not doing it. Not doing it. I'm not doing it.
We'll have no Thanksgiving meal. Keep that in mind as well, guys.
Oh, hold on. I want to
get many people got deathly sick.
Yeah.
It was a terrible journey, but a few survived.
Yeah, they got sick. They brought their illnesses with them to a population that had never been exposed to them before.
And they were able to make this great land known as the United States of America.
They did not make it. Their descendants, the descendants of pilgrims, definitely ended up becoming the colonists that part of the colonists that formed the United States, but they were just a small part of it. Columbus had nothing to do with it. They weren't even connected to each other at all. Columbus didn't even land in the continental United States. Columbus landed in like Hispaniola, which is the island that Dominican Republic and Haiti are both on, and the Pilgrims landed in Plymouth.
Well, no, the Pilgrims didn't land on Plymouth Rock.
Okay.
Plymouth Rock landed on us. Okay, Ben? It landed on us.
Okay. Yeah. What an idiot.
And, my haters, I have some haters who think America is so terrible. And yet they call me, it's just so hilarious. Like, they call me, what is it, a bad American and things like that. It's mostly the Nazi types, you know what I mean?
He's like, oh yeah, you know what? All the people that are against me, they're just Nazis.
They're just Nazis.
But the Pilgrims, they did not make this land for Nazis. I want to make that very, very clear. And other disgusting hate groups. They made it for good, not just Christians, but good people. You know what I mean? Of all types, really. And I'm glad that America's still here. So, guys, I just wanted to say, when you spend Thanksgiving holidays with your family, remember to be grateful for what you got. Because there's a lot of people out there who don't have a lot in their lives. You know what I mean? Who have no friends, no family, no...
And then there's those of us who don't have to work, don't have to do anything, get to live with their parents and be an idiot on the internet all day.
Honestly, though, he lives with his fucking parents in a pile of shit.
But that doesn't mean the rest of his house is bad. It's just his room.
Yeah.
I mean, the rest of his house could be spotless and perfectly organized.
Oh, dude, you know what?
It could be like Chris Chan's house.
If Chris Chan beats King Cobra, if Christine Weston Chandler beats King Cobra tonight, we're going to have a battle of the mess. The battle.
Yeah.
A hoarder house brawl, dude.
Yeah.
That could come after tonight. Either King Cobra or Christine Weston Chandler will be main eventing against either Jared Genesis or Jesse Lee Peterson next month. That's where this is going. This is possible. It could be JLP versus King Cobra. I don't even know how that one's going to turn out. It could be JLP versus Christine Weston Chandler.
Yeah, and the bigger questions are, who else? Who else is coming in? Who else is joining this crazy federation that we've created?
We've already established tonight that Gail is going no disqualification against Shiny for Christ for the love of Jesus Christ. And I'm going to have to sit through that entire
I do want to pick this apart really quick. Yeah. Everyone, if you want to catch ActualMania, all you need is $5 to join us on Patreon or Subscribestar. The links are in the description. We will be starting in about 20 minutes or so. We've got about 10 minutes of this show left. And we're going to pick apart the card. The way this works is that all patrons $5 and above will be able to vote in polls for each match that happens. We're going to play a few videos. The people are going to decide the winner of the two. You decide what makes you vote.
Yeah.
Whatever you decide to vote for. There were some close ones last time. There were some not so close ones last time.
Ben and I are going to be calling it down the way we can to give you the best viewpoint on everything to make your vote the most powerful vote. Like, I might be siding for somebody. Ben might be siding for somebody different. We might both agree on one person. We don't know, but it's totally up to the viewers to pick the winner.
Yes, you get to vote. Only patrons, $5 and above, will get to vote. The voting has not yet opened. We're going to go through the card piece by piece really quick here. Let's get that piece of shit off the screen. All right. Yeah, ActualMania 2.
And we're talking the #1 contender match with King Cobra.
Yeah, and I love, he's the master of the occult, pheromone sorcerer, pizza connoisseur, and a wand craftsman. Christine Weston Chandler, liaison of the Dimensional Merge, original creator of Sonichu and Rosachu, avid recycler.
But very creative people here, crafty people.
Oh, yeah!
Chemicles is going to watch tonight. And then the Cringerweight title, this we debuted because of our sweet boy Egghead. What did it say? Pain glutton?
Oh, shit, hold on.
Pain glutton?
Hold on. Yeah, let me back that up really quick, because yeah, he's a pain glutton, possibly Yoda, defiler of tubs, globetrotter.
You know what?
Look how happy he looks.
If Egghead loses the Cringerweight belt, I will feel bad for him.
I'm pulling for Egghead.
I know.
I'm Team Egghead.
I'm Team Egghead all the way.
I love a good underdog story, especially on the mid-card.
And
Egghead might very well be a lifelong mid-carder, so we need this Cinderella story to unfold. Sherwin Stern is no one to trifle with.
Hater of anime, desperation fetishist, John Cena's super fan. That's hustle, loyalty, and respect. If he
films at the best angle too.
This is the crazy thing about Sherwin Stern, right? He's a Cena super fan. He's not the underdog. Cena was never the underdog. We're all going to be rooting for Egghead, and somehow I feel like Sherwin Stern will still win because that was a John Cena thing. Everybody rooting against him. He'd still fucking win. So Egghead for the upset tonight. Get your $5 in. Literally just to vote for Egghead tonight.
Egghead was seriously tweeting about how the belt looks cool. I'm telling you, if Egghead wins, man, we can put a belt on him. Yeah.
Yeah. If you want to be Team Egghead, get your $5 in, watch tonight, and vote for that boy.
Or if you want to vote against him, whatever.
Yeah, do that.
Whatever.
Too.
If you want to give us $5 just to vote against Egghead, we might. Seriously.
Sorry.
DSP sucks ass at games, oblivious stroker, pays his taxes for him.
Begs.
Yes.
And Wings of Redemption.
Yeah.
Emotionally unstable, big Southern boy, rage quit. And they're going up for the Gamergate extraordinaire. Sponsored by Mountain Dew Amp Game Fuel.
I love how they put DSP's jerk off video in there.
Yeah. And this is the tag team titles, of course. The Angelic Initiative, Lynn and Jamie. Angelically guided multi-dimensional energy healers, 4 armpit enthusiasts, and horse whisperers.
Oh, God.
They'll go up against the Cult of Onion. Onision and Kai, batshit insane. I didn't write that. Alleged child groomers. And Repsion's cash cows. Damn it. For the tag team titles. That's gonna be crazy. And then, of course, our reigning queen, Gail Chord Schuler.
Oh, shit. I missed it.
She's got Christ, right? She beat Tequila out, no problem for that. Brain-to-brain sex fiend, leader of the Church of Gail, Brent Spiner's #1 stalker, feared by Jesse. And she will be going against Shanny for Christ, actual unicorn, white chocolate. DP wants to eat her ass. Yeah, he better take it, peasant. Virgin painted white.
It's hilarious because it was hilarious when we confirmed that Shanny has a deeper voice than her husband.
Yeah. And this is for Christ on the line. It's no disqualification, by the way. And then our challenger for tonight's main event, Jesse Lee Peterson, guest of the show this month. I think that pushed him into the #1 contendership spot this month.
Yes.
He's the loving one is going to be watching.
Thank you.
Tonight. He is the Bond, B-O-N-D, founder, overcame mother. Black guy.
Amazing.
I'm not really a black guy. I'm an Oreo. I used to be a black guy on the outside and a black guy on the inside. Now I'm a black guy on the outside and a white guy on the inside.
Beta.
Amazing. Jesse Lee Peterson versus our reigning champion, heavyweight douchebag of the world,
Jared Genesis.
The original bro.
You know what? He ruined this. This could have been a perfectly good pro wrestler name. You know what I mean?
Genesis coming. This is like someone who would name their creator wrestler on WWE video games.
I'm going to make a Jared WWE character, but I don't think you can make them fat with like a pregnant looking stomach.
Real man, combat expert.
Battle of the Alphas.
Anonymous $5 gonna watch tonight. That's tonight, November 27th, 2019. The Patreon private show. That includes Subscribe Star, $5 and above, we'll get to watch tonight's episode and all the past episodes we've done over like the last 2 years, including, the other one we did this month. And if you continue to be a $5 patron, you'll get 2 new shows every fucking month.
Yes.
That's $2.50 an episode. What are you talking about? That's a good deal.
You can go back in history.
$10, you go over the top.
You can see our video from when we went to VidCon. You can see that. That's still there.
Hey, thank you, Loving One.
You can also see my trip to Vancouver, BC. There's a lot of old videos out there.
A lot of good content.
Last few years.
Content for $10, and that we're talking that gets you all the bonus video footage, including our post shows. It's good times, and that we got David Killinger coming in, just rolling in. Thank you very much, David.
This is great.
We are going to be going live here in just a few moments for the post show, the private show. I send the post show to the chill show.
And the link is not yet up, but it will be. It will be up shortly after this stream ends. I'll put the links up and everything. Oh, you know what? Egghead has cut a promo on Sherwin Stern.
Are you serious?
Yes. Egghead has cut a promo on Sherwin Stern.
Is this going to be cringe enough?
Let's
Sherwin.
Yes. Yes.
Oh man, Egghead's gotta win. Egghead's gotta win. If we're gonna get promos every month from Egghead, Egghead's gotta win.
I want to get to a point where we get promos from most of them.
like we're gonna get Jared Genesis to cut a promo.
No, he's probably one where what we'll do is we'll just take a video of him talking we'll do a voiceover for it.
Sherwin Stern. Oh. Finally, a worthy opponent. Our battle will be legendary.
Cringing so hard. Oh my god!
Oh god!
Oh my god! Egghead, you're the cringe incarnate. Oh my god!
Sherwin, my buddy, you have no idea what the hell you're getting yourself into tonight. Don't you know who the fuck I even am? I am the original king of cringe in this business.
Oh, God. Why?
Man.
Why?
Have been a formidable, worthy cringe maker for the great Drunken Peasants crew. And you think you could just waltz right in and steal my title, my fucking belt that I helped create? You, sir, are going down. I'm going to laugh every single bit of it because I am the originator of cringe. I am the master of cringe. I'm the one who...
Egghead, I need you to upload this to Twitter and tweet it at Sherwin. Oh. See if we can get him to cut a promo back at you.
No.
unintentionally created a fucking meme that's going to haunt me for the rest of my life now.
I unintentionally created a meme that's going to haunt me for the rest of my life.
Oh, have you ever heard of the phrase, "Is that Yoda?" You may think that John Cena is the greatest wrestler of all time, but in all reality, it's never going to get you anywhere in life.
Whoa.
John Cena is worthless. John Cena is pathetic. Just like you, Sherwin Stern. And tonight, on ActualMania 2, I will leave.
You'll gleave?
With the Cringerweight title held above my head while you lay in a puddle of your own blood.
Wow. Wow.
Oh my God, this is the worst. This is the absolute worst.
I was literally sweating from that.
My butthole was clenched the entire promo from the cringe. It was so bad.
It's butt-puckering cringe.
It was butt-puckering cringe.
That could be Egghead's finisher, the butt-puckering cringe. Oh, he's setting up the butt-puckering cringe.
Oh.
Here he goes. He's making a video about eating hot stuff.
Oh.
All right.
Everybody who's going to be watching tonight, thank you. Those who cannot watch tonight, have a happy Thanksgiving if that's something you celebrate. If not, come back Black Friday. We're going to be having Black Friday sales, shilling the Amazon link all fucking episode.
Yeah, Amazon link. Yeah, right now we might as well shill it really quick. So there's Amazon links in the description. Click your link if you're going to buy anything from Amazon. All we ask is that you just use our link, and we have a storefront. You also, if you want to sign up for Amazon Prime to get all of the Amazon Prime stuff, like the free shipping and all of the Amazon Prime video, and you also get a free Twitch sub with it too. Yeah. If you want to sign up for that, if you use our link to do that too, that helps the show. So if you're already going to use Amazon Prime, Amazon Student, there's like an Amazon Student program or any of that, just use our links, use our storefront. And if you're curious about what kind of equipment we use here in the studio, I have all of that up there too. I have Billy's CDs on there.
Yeah, go buy my CD so we get a kickback.
Yeah.
Nicholas McGinnis Gotch is going to watch tonight.
That's
Thank you.
Quite the name.
Thank you, everybody who became new patrons tonight. And
thank you all.
And thank you to all the continued patrons. We're going to try and give you an episode for the ages tonight with ActualMania, and I think we got what it takes, especially with this cringe promo. Jeez, Egghead, I hope you win, man, because I want to see another one of these next month, because I don't think my butthole can get any tighter.
All right. So we're going to go off for a little while. The link will be posted shortly. Now's the time if you want to catch this live, if you want to vote, if you want to help Egghead win his title, if you want to help him not win it. The same's true for everybody else. And yes, we have big plans for this because I would like to get a lot of these people to cut promos, and I think we can get some of them to do it. I think so. And then the rest of them, we can just overdub it and make them say whatever we want. It's a win-win.
We got this.
That's what I think.
Oh, man.
All right. We are going to go now. We will see all of you guys later.
Thank you, everybody.
In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. From the strangest corners of the internet, gonna get TP'd by Billy and Ben. You know where you can find them at. Get ready, cause they're gonna kick your Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants.